Hey, welcome back to another vlog. It's Ben, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for the feedback and comments on the last video I put up. It seems like this style of video is working, so I'm going to do more. Kind of show you, just to document what I'm up to really. Running Musicism, as you can see, what I'm doing in Tosca, drum stuff, behind the scenes of kind of things I've got coming up and making. So hopefully this is interesting. I thought I'd show you a bit of where I work. This is my little office here in Brighton. This is where I spend a good chunk of my working time. So, you know, spend quite a lot of time on this, which is Musicism. So yeah, it's a cool little space to work, but I do think it would be awesome to use the space a bit better. I mean, I've kind of got a setup here for obviously doing all the main work, but this is kind of, it's technically a two-person office, so there is probably space to do something here as like a backdrop that I could sit in front of and do more kind of stuff to camera. They haven't got this just big shiny whiteboard, although this is just crying out for like offensive little doodles, isn't it? So yeah, it'd be fun to do more videos from here. It's just a little bit officey looking. It's not as cool as a studio, is it? That's what you guys want to see. So we'll try and make it look cooler over the next few weeks and yeah, do more from here. Anyway, gonna crack on here. I will catch you guys later at Brighton Electric. Right, we're here. So today I want to start experimenting a little bit with hybrid drumming. This is a direction that I'd like to take my playing in. I think particularly, you know, because Tosca's a bit inactive at the moment, as I said in my last video, with all the world gone crazy and there's no gigs on. I was kind of looking at where I want to take my drumming and my practice and what I want to work on. And as I said earlier in the video, something that I've been meaning to explore more is the whole world of hybrid drumming, and that is combining electronics with acoustic drums. So you can do this in lots of ways, but the way that I'm going to approach it is using the Roland SPD-SX, which is a sample pad. I've got one of those with me today, and then slowly incorporating some pads and triggers and stuff like that. So that's my start point, and what that allows me to do is layer electronic drum sounds on top of my acoustic drum sounds, or just play electronic sounds completely independently on their own on the pad. Enough rambling, let's get set up. Now I'm going super experimental here. I'm trying, just basically want to make some new sounds on the kit. So check these hi-hats out. We've got the very much cracked AXO zone from the stack. Basically my stack turned into a hi-hat with the mini Chinese on the bottom. So we'll see how this sounds. Right, well I don't know how well you could hear that, if at all, because it's just a shotgun mic on top of the camera, kind of capturing the sound in the room. I had the electronics running through the PA, But it sounded pretty cool. It sounded kind of what I was expecting, you know, some sort of fairly generic electronic drum sounds that I was getting out of the module, but that's kind of what you would expect is, you know, out the box, you're going to get some fairly standard sounds. The electronics were coming out the PA, so I don't know whether the acoustic drum sound was distorted in this mic. I turned it down as low as I could. Hopefully you could get an idea for it, but I will work out a better way to record this for future vlogs like this. But I thought it'd be cool to kind of bring you along for the first go at connecting up the SPD-SX and seeing how it plays. I have used an SPD-SX quite a bit before, but not in this kind of context. I've used it to essentially control backing tracks for live, or to control Ableton, which is essentially doing the same thing, you know, controlling backing tracks. So this is the first time really trying to incorporate it as an instrument and see what can be done. So I know there's huge scope for really cool sounds, and I have a vision and I have a sound in my head. I even have like a different looking kit in my head when I think about kind of what I want to do with this stuff. But it's kind of baby steps to kind of build the rig and get comfortable with the tech. So onwards the journey goes.